Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible. With special thanks to Revenant, Alois, Anerdinwarpaint, Antonio Hernandez, Dragon Matrix 7, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, Kazorm, Lima, Nathan Welch Jr., Tomasz Piątkowski, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. As we explore the consequences of our choices thus far, the shield maze awaits. Now it's just a matter of seeing if Wendu can actually be trusted to get us through it. It's time. We're headed out now. Lan won't get in our way. Wenduog breathes in deeply through her nose, her eyes narrowing in concentration, like she's trying to taste the air to detect even the faintest sense. Finally, she gives an approving nod. But Wenduog is focused not only on what surrounds her, but also on you. Sniffing the air, she looks at you with an unreadable expression. Can I help you? Why are you looking at me like that? Wenduog mumbles something under her breath, and then adds reluctantly, You are short, like a child, but you survived amongst the demons up there, and when you fell down here, you made it through the caves. It takes the spirit of a true warrior to do that. Thanks, I guess. So what time is it exactly? To get you out of here. I'm keeping my word. Wenduog looks around. It's quiet now. The village has settled down. I know the shortest route to the maze. We'll take a boat. No one will see us. And the missing kids? Wenduog frowns. What? Oh, them. They're probably dead already. But if we meet anyone on the way, we won't just walk on by. At the end of the day, they are of the tribe. I've got to say, Wendu, you were a lot more passionate about this before I agreed to do things your way. What did you say about Lan? Where's he? On the way to his death if he decided to go it alone. Or maybe he's in a hole somewhere, crying about how lonely he is. I don't care either way. Cool. Dare I even ask about Horgus or Anevia? Getting you all out at once will be difficult. We'll let the injured woman recover. Do you think I like knowing that there are uplanders sitting in our village? But trying to drag an injured person through the maze would be suicide. And don't even get me started on the other one. He's not going to get off his backside unless we send a litter to carry him. You know what, that is a fair assessment. Sorry I doubted you. And you're sure that this maze is the only way to the surface? Wenduog hisses in irritation. Do I look like someone who doesn't know what she's talking about? Yes, I'm sure. There might be other ways, but not anywhere near here. I've never made it all the way through the maze, but every time, I've smelled the change in the air. Anyone who can't has no business being in there. They're as good as dead. If you don't believe me, you can wait for another guide to show up. But no one apart from me will get you where you need to go. Okay, well, I guess it's settled then. Let's go. Time we got out of here. Wenduog nods. Right. And another thing. You could have chosen not to listen to me, but you did. That means you have a real strength in you. A strong person can take the truth, even if they don't like it. And the truth was on my side. I want to say... Wenduog averts her eyes. Thank you. You saved the tribe from a stupid mistake. They're alive now because of you. If you say so. Now let's get to the boats. We'll get there fastest by water. I have to say, I am having some very slight doubts about how straightforward Wendu is being with us. But we'll let this play out, at least for now. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Huh.
No reason to pause.
Where do you want me?
So apparently they consider this to be an urban map. Probably because of the doors and the worked stone and whatnot inside the maze itself. I'm not sure that's how I would have ruled it. Not, of course, that it actually matters to us. We're not running a ranger. But it is something to keep in mind if we ever do. Worked dungeons are apparently urban terrain. We need to crawl through the crack in the doorway, and then we're in. Trust me, I've done this plenty of times. Well, you do sound trustworthy. But I think we'll check out the rest of the tunnel first. Oh, not just a monitor lizard, but one with a ferocious template. You know, I was really just hoping for more giant bugs. Well, I guess this is our warm-up. A bit more daunting than I was hoping for, but as long as we don't get poisoned, I think we're okay. Fingers crossed.
No match for me.
Hey, damage is damage. I'll take it. Not bad. Oh, and we're good. Fantastic. Well, that could have gone terribly for us. But somehow, against the odds, we actually made it work. Well, that's slightly disappointing. I was really hoping we'd find some hidden loot or something. Though I do think that's where you arrive if you come here with Lan. I see they rolled out the red carpet for us. A bas-relief of Baphomet, Demon Lord, Lord of the Minotaurs, and Lord of the Labyrinth. Sure, sure. Ah, cultists. Now that is a slightly safer target. Wizard.
Only you deserve my obedience.
Let me just calculate our approach. Wendu, you are not off to a good start. Alright, let's do this. Right in the shin. Hold that guy. And let's get Kaz in there. Oh, and we've got a second wizard, so let's get Cam on that one.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oof, that was not a great round for us. Wendu just got hit pretty hard.
They'll beg me to stop.
Hey, Sela! That might have actually been slight overkill. Okay, could someone please poke one of these wizards to death? Yes, that is a sufficiently violent demise. You have thoroughly earned it. I will admit that one did not go nearly as smoothly as I would have liked. But we made it through. Now we just have to do that like 12 more times. Pretty sure that giant reinforced chest was worth more than the agate, but okay. Chain shirt would be a slight upgrade, but I don't think we have the weight capacity for it. Oh yeah, we are right on the cusp. That would push us over. I think that would actually be a net downgrade for us because of the encumbrance penalty. Okay, no, that's not going to work. So I suppose we'll hold off. Eventually we'll find ourselves some nice padded armor, or maybe a nice mithril shirt. And this would be one of the newfangled traps they just added in launch, where you interact with the control panel instead of the trigger zone. I do like that. It gives it more of a puzzle-like approach in some scenarios, as opposed to just being a basic point and click. It's also an approach that lends itself towards more environmental storytelling, which I always appreciate. Hey, library. Oh, hi there. A single lone cultist. Not much of a threat, but no reason to take chances. Nice. One thing at a time, Cam. Swing and a miss.
I'll rip you apart!
The world in crimson.
Yeah, good luck with that. Death by 1,000 cuts. That was really more of a mercy killing there at the end. Ooh, breastplate. I think we can actually use that. Maybe not. No, we can just barely fit that. Granted, it's just a net +1 to AC, but every little bit helps right now.
This one was beyond me.
Shelves chock full of old, moldy books. How insightful. Thank you. Tome of the Minotaur. Sermons from the Labyrinth. That one's pretty short. We'll give it a read through. O mighty be our Lord, formidable and sublime. His body is a bastion of flesh, rising up above all minotaurs. His head with the visage of a goat is crowned with horns of flame. His shoulders and raiment are emblazoned with great runes, telling of his wisdom and might. In his hand he wields Azergal, his death-bringing scarlet glaive. Its dark blade cleaves and torments those who cling to false virtues and who grovel before gods. Hail Baphomet! Hail Lord of the Beasts of Golarion, and Lord of the Labyrinth! Hail the scions of Baphomet, the mighty host, uncountable in number! I speak the truth. Bow down before your Lord and Master, and let his will lead ye. Worship at his feet, and ye shall receive what ye desire. Well, I do appreciate that very generous offer, but I will firmly but politely decline. We did, however, learn something new. Apparently in the launch build, some books now grant special bonuses, so let's see what this one gave us. This book grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage by glaive, as if the affected creature had weapon training with glaive. Interesting. I mean, obviously not much use to Vex, but that is good to know if I ever happen to make a character who does use glaives. Though, unfortunately, yeah, that only applies to your main character, not to any tag-alongs they might have. We'll take that. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. That's for future retcon to write down. Corrupted mongrels. Wendu, you have anything to say about this? No? Alright, well, plenty of time for questions later, I suppose. Nice.
They'll me to stop.
Oh. You appear to have struck that one part of the humanoid body that causes it to violently explode when punctured. Very impressive.
Into the fray.
Wendu? Wenduog looks at the mongrel's corpse, her lip curling, and then turns away. Well, are we going or what? Wendu, these aren't those kids, right? Wenduog shrugs. Some unlucky fools who thought the shield maze was a good place to go for a stroll. The maze drove them insane. If they weren't insane to begin with, that is. Wenduog pauses, choosing her words. But this isn't the first time I've been attacked by people I know in here. Lost friends of mine would sometimes reappear. Like that. They didn't recognize anyone anymore. Trying to talk to them was a waste of time. Ending their suffering was the only option. She snorts derisively, but it seems forced. Weaklings. Serves them right. Okay, sure. And the cultists? I didn't mention them because there weren't any. Looks like they got here the same way you did. They fell from the surface. Oh, along with all their furniture and decorations, right, yeah. And then they were like, hey, we're already here, might as well set up shop. That does seem to track. You want to run that by me again? The maze has always been full of traps and subterranean monsters, and now it's got cultists as well. What does it matter to you? Wenduog studies you with narrowed eyes. I promised to lead you to the surface, and that's what I'm doing. You do not belong here. Let's go. She turns away. Gosh, I guess that does allay my concerns. I'm glad we had this chat. The bloodstains still mar the ground. Around them are comfortable benches with pillows. Someone clearly enjoyed watching others suffer. Well, that is just delightful. Okay, I could really use a cultist to stab about now. And we've got a volunteer. Fantastic. Though that champion part of his name does give me slight pause. He's got ankles just like anyone else. I'ma stab him. Let's make sure we've got clear charge paths.
You need me. Good.
Save the last one for me.
19 AC, flat-footed. Okay. There's our flanking bonus for the next trip attempt. And down he goes. Take that, Nimrod.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
so it's gonna be one of those fights, is it?
Your pain is my pleasure.
Oh, nice. And there's that exploding gland again. Let's see what that gets us. Nothing of particular use. Not for this party, anyway. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Very clever, hiding the control panel one room over. I like that. That does make me wonder just how creative they actually get with the new trap mechanics. Eh. That seems to take us to another level, so we'll just focus on clearing this floor first. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Aha! Huh. Classy. Alright, let us murder this guy. No, sorry. Let us preemptively self-defend ourselves against this guy. Yeah, that sounds better. Wendu, you want to maybe come back in here and join the rest of us? Thanks.
No match for me.
Ah, my ankles. You're fine. They're just ankles. But hey, maybe your friend will let you borrow one of his. He would not. Kaz, ankles. Disappoint. Ah, there we go. Don't worry, buddy. We're on our way.
The light, take you.
Let's just get that old ankle out of there. Which one was the broken one again? And he's dead. Well, crap. Now what am I supposed to do with these ankles? Not gonna lie, first thing that comes to mind is build an Ankylosaurus. I am not sorry for that. Heal thyself. Oh my goodness. You alright there, buddy? You okay? He's fine. I do love those ragdolls.
The spirits demand your blood!
Did you just hit my cat? Jerk.
I heed the voice of the spirit.
Well, that's probably not what I meant to do. That's fine. We've got plenty of potions. I have long since learned that these early dungeons are overloaded with healing items for just this reason. Masterwork short sword. That extra +1 to hit would be nice. We'll just have to remember to switch if we run into any actual demons down here. The Masterwork won't get through their DR.
I am helpful, am I not?
Champion and Wizard. Just chilling out in the storeroom, huh? I'll try not to dig too deep there. Rude.
You are today's sacrifice.
Guys. Thank you, Wendu.
Go for their hearts.
Into the fray!
And we're back to this. Ow.
I'll rip you apart!
I'll cut you wide open.
I'm done with you!
Alright, that wasn't too bad. That's another short one. Almost new diary. The diary contains only one entry on the very first page. Life is shit. While my brethren, although what kind of brothers are they really, are having a great time up on the surface, I'm stuck down here with Hosilla the Nightmare and the mongrel scum. To top it all off, a pipe sprung a leak, an elemental is smashing up the kitchen, and Hosilla is sending it to slaughter everyone it meets in the maze's passageways. All I can do is hide around corners, under beds, and in cupboards. I don't want to die. This isn't how I pictured it, serving Baphomet. This isn't how I pictured it at all. Well, I have good news and bad news. The good news is you no longer need to serve Baphomet. The bad news is, you're dead. So, bit of a trade-off there. Though I suppose that does explain why he was hiding in the storage room. Oh. That was awfully convenient. Ah, secret storeroom. That's where they store all the secret stuff. Which appears to be mostly potions and food. Cold Iron Masterwork Longsword. I think we can actually use that. Lovely. Interesting. And yet more cultists. With a cleric this time. Okay. I think I see what we're doing here.
I'll prove I'm the best. I'll bathe in your blood!
Not with that kind of aim, you're not. Also, gross. Shoot. Okay. Ah, my shin. Walk it off. Could you guys stop shooting Wendu? Seriously, you've got like 7 other people right in your face. Alright. Who just shot my cat? Yeah, I'll be with you in a second. There we go. Now, who else needed us? Ah, right.
The spirits demand your blood.
Good, Kaz. Well spotted.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Oof. Well. Guys, you can maybe ease up a little. Jeez.
You are today's sacrifice.
Ankles. And they're mine. I don't really need them anymore, but, you know, collector mindset. Nothing all that useful for us. Ritual pool filled with fresh blood. Oh, that's what Wendu was going to bathe in. Yeah, that does make more sense. But I wouldn't do that. It's all kinds of unsanitary. Locked. And not just locked, but plot locked. So I guess we'll go this way. Oh. I see. I see. So where is the actual trap? Let's go ahead and top off while we're at it. Oh, there we go. That does make it slightly easier.
The spirits guide me.
Also this mouse cursor. Well, that looks ominous. Yep, let's get that cold iron back in. And make sure everyone else has some cold iron too. Except for Wendu. But what are you going to do? Wendu will just have to hope she rolls high on damage. Kaz will just go for tripping.
I crave your commands.
They will break against our resolve.
Well, 1 out of 2 is not bad. No damage, but we did knock one down. Nice. That'll make it slightly easier to paper cut this thing to death. Well, I do not like that. Cam is neutralized. One down. And Kaz is neutralized. Out of the cloud, please. Come on.
No glory without risk.
Take that. We've got him on the ropes now. Well, crud.
Into the fray!
There we go.
They'll beg me to stop!
Go for their hearts!
Yeah, stay down.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I'll cut you wide open!
That was me. You all saw it. Vex claims the killing blow. As Cam's hand came in, he gently guided it to its destination, right through that demon's heart. Then he probably threw up or something. But, you know, heroically. Judging by the corpses littered around the summoning site, the cultist did manage to summon a demon in the end. Good work, guys. I knew you had it in you. Because it is now outside of you, just all over the floor. So that's another plot-locked door. Which I suppose means we're headed for the basement. It was inevitable. You know, I will say, I was really expecting our low damage output to be more of an issue during this early stage of the game. But we're getting by. We're not doing great, but we're managing.
Together we stand.
Of course, I will feel a whole lot better once we're past the prologue and out to level 4 or 5. That's when all this should start coming together. Into the depths we go.
Now what is that?
Hey guys, don't mind us. I mean, we're about to kill you, so I guess maybe do mind us. Sorry. Nice. Into the fray. Or maybe not. Do we still have that charging bug? Okay, so they really need to get that fixed. I think it's just when you're overlapping an ally with your charge path. So we'll try to keep that in mind. You know what? Hang back. Let's see what they do.
I'll rip you apart!
Hold. Nice. That'll do.
You can trust me.
Top off. Canabras' system of aqueducts, channeling water from the river into the city. It was seriously damaged in the earthquake. Really? I barely even noticed. Oh, hi there. Looks like a ranger and guard this time. So they are slowly ramping up the difficulty.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Hang back. Who throws a dart at someone?
The spirits demand your blood!
The lights take you!
Ow.
They'll beg me to stop.
Okay, you know what? There we go. I don't like you. Live by the dart, die by the dart. Some people just learn that too late.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Hello? Ranger and Brute. So once again, a slight but notable escalation. Yeah, I think we can keep going. We're still in pretty good shape. We really should start thinking about setting up camp, though.
I am yours to command.
No darts. You'll put someone's eye out.
You are today's sacrifice!
Now for the big guy.
Go for their hearts!
Did you just roundhouse kick my leopard in the face? Alright, alright. I didn't want to have to do this. But we are going to use an ancient halfling technique here. And gently poke you in the ankle until you submit. Or explode, I guess. Why did he explode? Well, I suppose in the end it doesn't even matter. Man's dead. Moving on. Now, we just got a ring, and that was clearly a ring of protection. I mean, I could recognize most of this stuff on sight at this point. I guess we'll stack Seela. Top off Kaz. And I think we've got one more fight in us. Let's see what we can go find. Waterlogged cheese. My favorite. Honey. Okay. Well, now I just want a cheese plate, so let's get this cultist stuff over with. I'm hungry. We'll do one more fight, and then we'll break for lunch. Hand of Hosilla. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Oh, and we're fighting.
No match for me.
We'll try to trim his body first. Deprive him of flanking bonuses. Well, that's rude. Pardon me?
I'll cut you wide open.
Thank you. Right.
No glory without risk!
Trying to juke past a pole arm is risky. Guys, could you stop getting shot for 5 seconds?
No mercy for the wicked!
Oh. I guess Seela decided to cut that one short. Hosilla's orders. Which apparently tells us how to open one of those doors. So I guess we should read that for proper context. Follow these simple rules or you will die. 1. Don't bother me unless strictly necessary. 2. Keep the door to the shrine locked with a key I made. I don't care which one of you two holds onto it. You can tear each other to shreds over it for all I care. Which tells us the other one has the key, because this one did not. 3. Don't even think of setting foot in the ritual chamber. Ever. Too late. Been there. Done that. 4. Keep the door to the unfinished section of the maze locked at all times. As a reminder for you feeble-minded vermin, the entrance is sealed using the hidden lever, the torch on the wall next to the door. The door itself is in the room with the blood pool, where I sometimes relax. And that is where we're headed next. 5. Do something about that damn water elemental already. Do whatever you want with it. Just make sure it's gone by tomorrow. Right, that is a problem. 6. Find a better hiding place for the paladin sword from the surface. I'll deal with that later. 7. Remember that your life means less than nothing to me. I have plenty of people vying to become the hand of Hosilla. Yes, it does sound like a very fulfilling and rewarding career. I do appreciate the employee handouts, though. Very convenient. All right. We're just past the hour mark. I think we're at a pretty good breaking point. Let me just have a quick peek in the next room, see what we're up against next. I'll take that. No. I'm gonna hard nope right out of this room. I don't think we can even dent that thing. That's what, DR10? You know what, I think this is as good a breakpoint as any. Let's hit the pause button for now. I'm gonna run some off-screen tests, and we might take a run at that thing next time. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official social media feeds, or the official store pages. And if you'd like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things, or maybe even check out the Patreon. Links are in the description.
The spirits guide me.